Excellent. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 56 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Brady now on first down. Caught by Sanu. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Throwing on first down is Brady. He's going to look deep for Edelman. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. Brady and Edelman hook up for a big one. And even 40 yards. To throw is Brady. Dorsett making the catch. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route-running ability.
Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On second and 11 now. Breeze. And this is Cook with a grab. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. On third down, here's Kamara. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. These two teams all tied after one. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They do go for it. It's Breeze. And he finds Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. The safety, Patrick Chung, is the one who makes the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd and 7. Breeze, and brought in by the tight end Cook. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
First down.
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Here's Breeze to throw. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. On the counter, here's Kamara. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. The kick by Lutz is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Wait, set, wide, 80.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Sugar. Fire.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Steps away to his left. And his pass incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Brady. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. The 40, 30, 10, and he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Fielded about a yard deep. Powerful running. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Breeze. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Shotgun now for Brady. And able to find Dorsett. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. On first down, Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Brady with a hook up to the fellow veteran Watson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line. Brady's got his guys first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now throwing the ball to start the drive. That's complete to White. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Wait, set, wide, 80.
Come on, let's go.
Check it, reload. Rip.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, but it'll be second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Kamara, and an alley to run. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play there out of Kamara. 71 yards.
Time to go right now. Check tight. Check tight. Shoot.
Charlotte, 64, weak.
Breeze now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the gun, Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
47's the mic, boy.
Go Bandit.
Check, 47.
Hey, check it.
To throw, it's Brady. Caught by Sanu. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hey, Alabama.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here first and 10 at their own 16. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Ginn has it complete. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. That's to his running back, complete. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
I will take your role, partner, but up in the 4th quarter and going for it on 4th down and picking it up. How about that?
A big chance. That's why football is not for the faint of heart. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Check. Kill. Hey, wahoo!
Shotgun now for Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. The throw by Breeze complete to Kirkwood. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 31-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
That throw by Brady, incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Complete to Watson, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And some space here. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet.
And he coughed it up. And he's good. And the ball is knocked out. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best.
Yo. Who opened? What's up, y'all? This Tyrann, send it to me. Send it to tyrannrayner. Send it to Rayner. Big Yak. Send it to Rayner. Tyrannrayner. go. I got everything. I got one that's... Nah. Let me send it to you. Who is this? Who is this? Yak? I think we gotta be friends. Send me a friend request. Let me see if I can do it without that. Hold on. Big Yak. It worked, but I still accept your friend request. Damn, I gotta play these motherfuckers. Boy, you about to stress me out, man. Put on night. Alright. You alright? Nah, fuck that. We about to change her. Fuck that. Alright, I'm ready. Hold on. Yeah, we're white. Boy, we so fresh and so clean. This motherfucker gonna pull these boys out. I'm gonna start mixing it up though. Motherfuckers keep picking the Chiefs. I'm gonna crush their feelings. Yep. I'm bringing out the Saints though. I'm gonna see if I can beat them with them. I'm gonna start hurting boys' feelings here in a minute. This is gonna be warm up.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Oh, the ball.
On first down, Mahomes buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes a starch right out of them.
Williams, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara.
Get the fuck off.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
Good open field tackle.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9. Breeze caught here by Griffin.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now Breeze. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Tyron Matthew,
we know we working with
to
now.
knock it away. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Huh? We know we working
To
with.
throw, it's Breeze. And Josh Hill has it. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Breeze now. Open man, it's Keith Kirkwood. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. Throwing now is Breeze.
No. Good shit.
He's got daylight. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Good start, though.
Over the line of scrimmage and everything, man.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Maybe don't let it go in the end zone. Get it in it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
You let it go right past.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches,
he's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 30, 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 88 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. They got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Come on, man.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, they had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. There's Breeze. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So Breeze is going to stay out there. And they're going to go for this on 4th down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
What the fuck, really?
41-yard line.
Oh, bullshit.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 7-7, our score after 1.
Oh, the ball.
I have playing for the money.
Oh, the fucking ball too long.
I know. And these niggas play for the better hand.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Oh, my God.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
He's wide open.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Davian Williams, 30 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Saints 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll let it fly in the direction again. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Get over there, Mike.
Ted Ginn, 69 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Lutz with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
This motherfucker dropped the ball.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his second touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams.
The ball, man.
And
God
he's taken
damn,
down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Here's Mahomes to throw, and it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Williams. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The extra point splits the uprights, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Big red. Big red.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. The throw over the middle taken in. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On first down, Breeze. This is caught by Gill. There he goes left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have now moved out in front. Now that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
Oh, God.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes complete. The tight end Kelsey, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Good game, bro. This nigga Mayfield. How you not ball out?
I'll be back line down. You know, don't kick
Mahomes now on first down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Wow. The nigga intercepted, laying on his back already in the end zone. What the fuck?
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Breeze. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
At the 23-yard line.
Yellow. On the line. 27. I got it.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 46, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game. Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Throwing on second down, Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Mahomes now to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A gain of 22.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes to throw once more. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. He's at the 50, the 40. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
53.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Who
off
opened
the
this?
play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Now Breeze. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans.
Shit, I don't even see nothing. What the fuck was that?
Michael Thomas there to make the grab as they have taken the lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Lutz good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said is...
He's got a man, complete. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 49 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle, and that will tie our game here in the third.
35-35.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
You already know. Shit, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was thinking. Like, man, I need to bring some defense out.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Back now here live in New Orleans. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Breeze. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there.
that was me.
Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reggie Ragland able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Another try after the 1st down sack. Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a 1st down. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get-off on the snap, jump too quickly.
Breeze now on 1st down. He'll let this go for the end zone. Looking for Thomas. He's got
Let's
it.
go.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas.
Shit.
His second touchdown of the night, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point.
That was clutch right there.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Whoa. 2-on-1.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. To throw again on second down. Mahomes got his man. It's Williams. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. To throw, it's Mahomes, and that is incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Forced out to his left. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34. Oh, big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run it again with Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, 29 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
2nd and 12 at the 14-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. He was trying to find Keith Kirkwood that time, and it's 3rd down. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Back to throw. And he finds Cook. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Hey, Haywood.
To throw is Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
He's back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Now Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And this is taken in at the 5.
Let's go.
For the Saints touchdown.
Let's go.
Michael Thomas in the final minute. As they are
clutch.
now an extra point away from perhaps stealing one here in the final minute. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, and a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
Back to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Mahomes to throw. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's good for 28 yards.
Oh, bro, whose mic is that, bro?
They'll try and run. This is Williams.
Hey, somebody play me.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Hey, Texas, what happened?
Williams with time running out. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
Bro, whose mic is that?
People watching this one right here who gave up because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah. What looks like it's going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Who trying to play me?
Well, after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away.
What you say?
That'll be taken in the end zone.
You say who? You say who available?
Oh, leaves it behind on the spin. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Look at that ball. Hold on, man.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Thomas, the intended target.
Popping.
No.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Yeah, it's L-U-H-H-T-Y.
With his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And oh, my goodness, this is nowhere close.
But you finna play me or like, what's up?
Yeah, go.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Who is finna play me?
About 7 yards deep.
It's official, Jim.
He'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have
been.
Hey,
Big, yeah, go play together and invite me, bro.
As they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Go to play together and invite me. It's official.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans
All right, this
offense.
official.
This is just an exercise in futility.
Hey, I'm finna.
I wouldn't because now
hey, Yak, you heard me? This official, bro.
During the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film and find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Hey, I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's just me, but I kind of love my mama a little bit more than my dad.
Guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep
I don't know why. The mamas
just them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From New Orleans, good night, everybody.
You can invite me, Big?
Get the motherfucking invite.
Hey, Yak, you finna invite me? Alright, bet. Let me get ready then. Go ahead.